Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
The gang is out here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the BYLB Morning Show. It's Friday. It's Yay Day. It's Friday. And we're so excited to be here. And we've been having an awesome week. We are talking about startup capital. And so my name is Chiquita Lindsay, and my co-hosts are going to introduce themselves. And the question I want to ask everyone, we all want to ask everyone, is what would you do if you had $25,000 today to spend in your business? Where would you spend it at? And so I'm going to let our co-host start it off. And in the audience, please share. Please tell us where you would spend your $25,000 on your business. And so I'm going to turn it over to my next co-host. And if you could answer that question first, that would be great.
Hey guys, so good morning, happy Friday. I'm super excited that it is Friday. I don't know why. Fridays have always been my favorite day of the week. And probably when I was working at 9 to 5, that was probably why. But now that I'm working for myself, it's still the favorite day of the week for me because I just get to look at all of the accomplishments I've done. I don't know. I just like Friday. So anyway, happy Friday, guys. Welcome to the Build Your Online Business Morning Show. Did I say that right? I don't know. So guys, welcome. If I had $25,000, y'all know, marketing, all of it would go to marketing. Because everything else in the business is covered. But that marketing piece where I feel like I'm like not as strong, I would pay someone to do it simply because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm a business owner, said I don't want to market. I said it.
But at least you know where to put your money at.
Right. Exactly.
To fill in the gaps. Right.
Yeah. Right. What I don't want to do, I'm gonna pay somebody who loves doing that.
Right.
That's one thing I learned from my 9 to 5 job is give people what they're strong in. Give them assignments that they're strong in doing. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're going to excel in. So that's what I like to do in my own life too. If I don't like to do it, I'm gonna pay somebody else to do it. I don't mind paying.
Right.
Good morning. Oh, by the way, I'm Jamie. I'm a publisher. How are y'all?
And let me add, she's the baddest publisher.
The baddest. The baddest. And y'all just the baddest. Thank you, y'all. Honey Bun.
Good morning. I'm Verlyn Smith Randolph, the Rose of Audacity, fighting fear all the way to help you to emerge into full bloom. Now, what I would do, how would I spend my $25,000? It would be marketing because I don't like it. It would be automation because I don't like it.
That's good. Yeah.
Be it. But it's a lesson learned in letting somebody else pick up where your strength, where you lack your strength in, and that's in that automation and that's in the marketing. Yeah. And like Jamie said, pay them. It alleviates so much stress on yourself.
Hey, good morning, Misha Lee. Good morning, D. Morris. Hey, can we talk about, Verlyn, can we talk about that automation for a minute? Because we, as business owners, we know we have to automate stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And so sometimes we just do it, just set up some little automation thing and go on about our business, and that thing don't make money. It doesn't convert. So there's a difference between just automating your business to automating that converts. Because, I mean, you don't want to do it just to be doing it just to say you have a CRM. And if you don't know what a CRM is, then sign up for coaching. bit.ly/ what's that, 7-figure call? 2020. But if they want to call for just, if they just need to, if they need a business.
Yeah, right? We got everything.
They don't even have a business yet. Not even thinking about how to get this money to build your business. But if you need a business off the jump and then wanted to understand different pieces of business like automation. Automation is not, it's not easy. And I think that's why I avoided it for 5 years too. You know, people kept talking to me about funnels. I was like, yeah, I know, I need one. I'm not gonna do it.
Let me ask you about a funnel. Do you put powdered sugar on it?
Right.
You get strawberries, cherries.
You know, funnel cakes are really, really good. I don't know what they got in it.
If you think that it's that, then yeah, you really need to get on this bit.ly 7-figure call.
20.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and on March 17th, is it, guys? That Coach is launching her next. It's going to be like a rolling open enrollment for her 7-figure startup capital class. And what you learn in here is how to qualify yourself and your business to get startup capital. And these are hidden resources that are not as publicly available as you may think they are. And so this class starts on March 17th. And to find out more about that, you can go to bit.ly/7-figure startup.
7-figure startup. Yeah.
It's
You're
somewhere
right.
in the link, and then Verlin's gonna put it in the chat. So catch that link.
Right.
But if you're struggling with, and if you're tired of using your own money to fund your business, and you need to move a little faster, sign up for this class. And it is a tax write-off, by the way, guys.
All right.
So that's super, super exciting. Anybody need money to start up? Chiquita, what would you do with your 25,000?
I'm so glad you asked. I would definitely, I'm not always going to be sitting in this seat. I'm going to really retire one day and let my business run on its own with technology. So I need to use my 25,000 for videos, Facebook ads, those funnels that we talked about, so that I'm marketing 24/7, even when I'm off on vacation with my butt and my feet in the sand, I'm still making money. And that's the smart way to use your money. And so we're talking about that 25,000. I know people probably saying, well, where am I gonna get 25,000 from? That's where the Startup Capital Boot Camp comes in. There's money out there for you. But if you don't look, get the knowledge, do the paperwork, get wise counsel, you'll never get it. You cannot run your business with your household money. You're going to run out of money, and you're handicapping yourself on what you can make.
That's true.
So that's why this 7-figure startup, bit.ly 7-figure startup, it's unbelievable how much money is out there for women to start up business, to start your business up.
Coach said this the other day, this week, that one of the things that stop us from getting our money is that P word, that paperwork, right?
Mm-hmm.
That paperwork will drown you. So what I started a process, I think it was like either Monday or Tuesday. And I thought it was going to be like a little quick thing. Let me just go in and put in my business information and just be done with it. But it was information they were asking for that I had to go pull from everywhere. And so I'm like, I ain't got time for this. I'm just going to have to do it again. So what that made me realize was I need to set aside one full day of where I'm only doing paperwork. And that's what I did. I did one full day. All I did was paperwork. I didn't take client calls. I didn't do any appointments. I didn't work on any publishing books. All I did was paperwork. And let me tell you, the clarity that gives you in your business is it really keeps you business focused on that side where we're the weakest at. And that's setting up our systems. And so this startup capital class will walk you through from registering your business with the state in which you live in, or the state in which you're working out of, to qualifying for $100,000 loan, business loan, that doesn't even touch your personal credit. Mm-hmm. That's what you're going to learn and take away from in this class. I mean, I love the way that Coach teach, one, because it's so hands-on. It's so not, let me just throw this information at you and walk away. This is, did you do this? There's accountability. There's an accountability piece in every class that Coach teaches. And those of you who have been in her class, you know this, because I don't know about y'all, but I was like that first day in one of the business credit classes, right? Mm-hmm. You have to pull all these reports, and man, if I don't do it now, I won't prepare for the money that's coming in from other people's money. Mm-hmm. Hello, because I've been in my own pocket for 5 years. I'm gonna get in somebody else's pocket now. That's where I'm at.
Right there. Get in somebody else's pocket. That's a title. Yeah. That's definitely a book title. And so Paulette Graston says she has a travel business. She wants to start a travel business or a real estate business. And you absolutely need, if you're going to do that, that startup capital will help you. There's so much money out there for people to build, to start a business, to build low income housing and real estate. There's all kinds of grants. And plus, we're going to learn how to do sponsorships.
Yeah.
And write grants. That's free money.
Yeah.
That you don't even pay back.
Yeah.
And they don't advertise a big ad in the paper to say, hey, here's this big sponsorship, here's this grant money you don't have to pay back. You got to go out there and find it. Know how to go get what's yours. Because they're not going to knock on your door. Most people don't do. They don't do the research, and they don't reach out and see what's out there that's free.
Yeah.
You look for the free money also.
Yeah, that's free money. I like the sound of that one.
That free money.
And guys, and so the other part is, you know, when you're getting a business loan, you got to pay that loan back. Well, in the class, you also learn how to build services and programs and products so that your business is a well-oiled machine. It's pumping out services and products, it's bringing money in to support the foundation of the business, it's building a product suite as well, right? Because why are you asking for money if you don't have anything to sell? So there's a lot of different elements to preparing your business to bring in money. Some banks and loan officers, they're looking for how much money you bring in more so than they're looking at your credit score. So that's an important piece. You don't want to overlook that fact that you gotta be bringing in some money. And so in order to do that and to scale your business, I would recommend, that's my recommendation, is sign up for this startup capital class, because that's where you start. If I had this 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't be in this tight space that I'm in now. Now that I'm scaling, my business is growing so fast, I need money to keep up with it. This sounds crazy, but it does. It helps when you don't have to stress out of your own pocket. That's all I'm saying. The stress is a little less, okay? And then you can enjoy this entrepreneurial life a little bit better now that you have a clear plan. Money, I don't care what nobody says, money is a necessity in your business, not just bringing it in, but everything that's going out too. The circulation of money is an important piece of your business.
Right.
So pay attention to it, educate yourself about it.
That's called investing. When you invest, you're putting money out to 10 times, 40 times that money back. And coach always tells us you got to spend X amount of money to make X amount of money. So for instance, if you're spending $25,000 on marketing and things in your business, you should be able to bring back at least $250,000. So if somebody said, give me $25,000 and here's $250,000, what would you do? You give them that $25,000. This ain't no scam. This ain't no scam. This is not one of these phone calls you get to say this is the IRS. This is for real. This is for real. That's how these companies make so much money. They're investing and it's coming back in returns.
Yeah. And that investment piece is part of the branch of bringing in money for, like, all millionaires, right? Either they have a book, they definitely have an investment program or an investment leg in which they look at all of their investments for the year. Because again, that is part of working on your taxes. But if you're not aware of all of the different pieces that goes into running a successful business, not just getting out here, I'm about to sneeze and it's coming, not just getting out here and doing something because you love to do it and people told you they're good at it. If you're good at something, invest in getting better. Invest in spending your money wisely, because some of y'all out here are spending money on websites and you don't have a product. That is not the smartest thing to do. It really isn't, because how are you going to get that money back? And so you're setting yourself up for burnout, for disappointment, because your website's not making any money and you don't have anything to sell on it, and yet you spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this website that you can't even use. Don't even go there. Start at the beginning. One, get a coach. get a coach. And before you get a coach, make sure you do the research. Look and see what this coach is doing. Make sure that this coach fits well with your business model, or what your mission is, right? Make sure that they also are at the place where you're trying to get to, and they have receipts. Now, I'm not saying call that coach and say, hey, can I get your clientele number so I can, no, that is so illegal, y'all.
Yeah.
That's messy. It's illegal. And don't call me. I'm not doing that. Would you like for me to give your number to someone without no, don't do that, y'all. But do the research and make sure that this coach fits within. And if you don't know what questions to ask, sit down and talk to a coach. Have a conversation. They're people too. So have a conversation with them and see but you need a coach. Don't avoid it. I don't care if you hired a coach and the coach wasn't, you didn't get the money back from that investment. Don't stop there. It took me 3.
Yeah.
And I learned something from each and every one. So they helped me in the area where I was at that time. But as I scaled, so did my needs.
Right.
So now I'm with a coach who helps me stay focused, number 1, get a plan, number 2, and number 3, do something. Like, don't just have a plan and don't do anything. So this startup capital would be a great starting place for you to see all of the things that a business requires to run successfully. And when I'm talking about successful, I'm talking about making money. I'm talking about more money coming in that's going out. That's successful.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Not the struggle bus that we talked about this week. Like, struggling ain't sexy. We talked about that. So,
right.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents. That took a lot of wind out of me.
You said a lot of good things.
You said a lot of good, right?
A lot of people that was worth it. Now we let you take a swallow.
My Starbucks coffee.
Ooh, that sounds good. I need to go get mine off the Keurig. I made it. I smell it. I just can't run over and get it right now. I get it in a second. But you're right, Jamie. You got to have wise counsel. And sometimes if you had the wrong coach in the past, you've learned something from it. So now you know what the right coach looks like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to fail to win, but you can't let your emotions stop you from making money. You cannot give up. Your family's depending on you. You are dependent on you.
That's good. That's good. Right. Sometimes you got to fail to win.
You got to fail to win. You got to fail forward. You got to fail forward. You just can't go sit down when you fail, because then you really lost. I think it's really about expecting that failure too. A lot of people won't do it because they are afraid to fail. But in business, it's like you can't love and not experience some level of hate. You can't live and not experience some level of death. Like, all these things go hand in hand. So when you're talking about success, there is a level of failure that leads to success. And
so
that's where
really failure.
You're right. That's where the Bloom specialist comes in at. The failure and the failure and the confidence and the encouragement and the love. So it's Verlin. It's audacity.
Which is a good point. It's community.
It's community.
Business. You have to have somebody in your corner.
Yeah.
Right. I saw someone posted this morning about how do you stay encouraged? How do you stay motivated? And when I read her post, it was as if I could feel it, how she was feeling. And I thought about how blessed I am if I didn't feel as though I was in that area at any other time. Okay. I knew today, because of the community that I do have, and because of the support that I do have. And I realized everyone does not have that. Everyone does not have that. And I won't say it's sad. I won't say it's unfortunate. It's just kind of, I don't know. But you don't have to, it doesn't have to be that way. It's just like the word tells us, in order, you have to show yourself friendly. Miss Takita, no, I'll walk up and start talking to just about anybody. I will. And I may even hug you. 9 times out of 10, you will get a hug before it's over with. But you have to be encouraged and believe that you can do it. If you feel as though you want a business, I want a business, believe that you can have that business. That's the first step. Just believe that it can happen. It can. And with the action and the support and the investment, the seed sowing and that wise counsel,
Mm-hmm.
you can have it.
Can I read
You
something
can have it.
that you
Sure.
put on you put on your page? Oh, it was yesterday morning. I just saw it this morning. But you posted something, Berlin, that spoke to me, and I want to read it to the audience. And this is what community, we're still talking about community. We're still talking about what you really need in your business to make it successful. Now, money can't buy you. Can the money buy you community? I guess it could. I won't say that. Let me just say this. Berlin said, I love you. You're probably thinking you don't even know me. That's true. But if people can hate for no reason, I can love. I was like, that is so powerful. That is so powerful. You can choose to be different. You don't have to stay in the same mindset, and that's defeating you, and that's keeping you stuck from even going out there and starting your business. Because every creative idea was given from your creator, who is simply saying, this is how you're going to provide for your family with this gift, with this talent. Use that. It's already in your hands. So now how to use it with wisdom, he's going to send you someone that's going to teach you how to use that money, and don't just go out here and spend it on casinos or,
Well, also,
lottery tickets.
now I'm guilty now. I will buy a Powerball ticket. I will.
Business money.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that if you don't use the money you have wisely, then he's not going to send you anymore to destroy out the window.
Yeah.
And talking about, how do you stay motivated? We don't always wake up motivated. You see us on here, we're happy and we're hopping around, but sometimes we wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
Hello. We got to wake up a couple of hours before this camera come on.
And get it together. You got to learn how to motivate yourself. What is your why? Your why should motivate you. Yeah. Where's that one person that you can ping out one day and say, hey, I'm feeling a little weepy today. I'm not feeling so good today. And they say, call me right now. Right. And that's like, Berlin. I said, Berlin, I'm not feeling good. Berlin say, call me right now.
Right.
And she'll say a few words, because see, she's outside of the box. So she can see you inside, and that would encourage me. Who do you have that can encourage you when you've lost your way that morning? Yeah. Everything could be wonderful. You just wake up and don't know what's on you that morning.
Yeah. Right. It happens.
That's what community is about. That's what community is about. That's what we got over here. Community. Yeah.
And I believe that if you're listening to us right now, you've been sent here for a reason too. So, I met this young lady who was, I think she was once in the community. I'm not sure. But no matter what encouraging word you said, everything came back with, but I'm alone. I said, well, baby, you can't be alone if I'm on the phone with you after office hours. You ain't that alone, because you got me on the phone with you. I don't just pick up my phone after hours and sit and talk to you for hours for nothing. But if you are in the mindset, no matter what nobody does, if that is your mindset and that's what you keep telling yourself, that you're all alone, then boo, you all alone. Because you're not making an effort to allow people who wants to pour into you without trying to take from you. That's your choice to be alone. There's a difference from being alone without a choice and being alone with all these people around you that's trying to help you. And you keep saying, but I'm alone, because you don't want to do the work. It requires work too. It requires work to stay in a community. It requires work to keep your business running. It requires something for you to do. And so I don't get it. If you're not in that space where you're ready to do the work, no judgment. It's okay. Right. But don't criticize and blame those who are doing the work.
Right.
who are making themselves available, who are making themselves accessible because of their gifts, right? That just went off on a tangent, but that's okay.
No, but someone needed to hear that.
Hear that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone needed that
to
this
hear
morning.
that.
And so
Yeah.
we're here this morning talking about capital, startup capital. And somebody tell me what they would do with their 25,000 this morning. If you had 25,000, you had to use it in your business. What would you do with it? What kind of business would you start? We know Paula said she started a travel business or a real estate business. And so what kind of business would you start? And what kind of tools would you need?
Mhm.
Because you may even get more than that 25. What if you had 50,000? You had 50,000 to invest in your business. You can make $500,000 with that when it's spent wisely on your business. That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
And so go to bit.ly, a 7-figure startup. The class is coming up. It's going to tell you how to get those grants. It doesn't matter if you have bad credit, bad personal credit, all that is part of the program.
Absolutely.
Fixing that credit, getting you
That's
qualified,
good.
telling you the little things, the little tips and tricks that you can do to improve your credit quickly, telling you how to get sponsorships, get grants, and on top of that, learning what business and how to put that business together. Maybe you don't know what you want to do. That's where your coach helps you decide what type of business, what you want to do, and get started. People go out and starting a business here is just basically getting on the internet, naming it, getting on the city, state website, naming it, and bam, you got a business. Now,
right. Pay your little $50.
Yeah, now what? It's more to that. That's why businesses fail. And this time, like no other, your business, they say business usually fail in 5 years. Your business gonna fail before that.
IRS don't even count you as serious in the first 2 years of you being in business. They don't even count you serious. You can make it after that 2-year mark, then we'll talk. But they don't expect for you to make money within the first 2 years.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Because they know that the money you're making is going back into the business.
Yeah.
That's why they say it's not that you're not making a dollar. It's just that you instead of taking that money and paying the bills, you're supposed to be putting that money back into your business.
Yeah.
To make money. And it doesn't take 3 years to make money on a business. If you're doing it right, you can make money right away if you start off with the right investment. And the way
key word is if you're doing it right.
If you're doing it. Yeah, what did Ludacris say? You just ain't doing it right.
Just ain't doing it right.
It's over. Businesses are overrated. I ain't gonna say that other. You're just not doing it right. Oh, we know what he said.
That's good. I like Ludacris.
But yeah, in this day and age, we ain't got time not to do it right. We need to at least get half of it right.
Right.
And go back and rinse and repeat and get it all right.
But you don't know what's right until you do something, right? Until you figure it out, okay, so no, that's not right. Let me do something else. I'm going to find the right and I'm going to find a yes. That's two things about it. God said that to me the other day. He was like, you don't quit. That's why I chose you. And the reason, I mean, I was in my one mind like, I'm about to leave this thing. I'm about to quit. Not publishing, y'all. Something else. And so what God said,
no, you better not quit. We gonna come with you.
It's too many people will come for me if I try to quit publishing right now.
Better know it.
Right. Berlin is the first one. She already threatened me. So I'm good. Berlin already threatened me. But I was thinking about something else and God said to me, you don't quit. That's why I chose you. But it made me really think about all these times. I'm not afraid for something not to work anymore. I remember the first time I launched a class and nobody signed up, right? I was so devastated. I'm about to quit. Nobody wants this. And what it taught me was like, girl, just build something else. Just do. And so I tweak things. That's how I call it. I don't even see it as failure. I say, okay, that didn't work. Let me try something else. Okay, that didn't work. Then let me try something else. Okay, that didn't work. Then let me try something else. I look for the yes. I expect the no's, but I keep looking for the yes. I expect the doors to be closed. I find a way to build my own door.
Yeah.
I just don't like when people tell me I can't have or I can't do. I just say, okay, you're not the one. That's fine. No means not you, or no means not now. But no does not mean no to me, unless I'm talking about sex. And then that's a whole different subject. But when we talking about opportunities, I won't let you stop me from no opportunity. No, 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 no.
And you know, that all goes back to your why. Your why got to be strong enough to make you keep going.
Yeah.
And some people have their why up here, but it ain't really the right why. So you really need to narrow down, what really do you want? What is your why, as they say, that will make you cry? And that'll make you keep going.
Yeah, that's true.
And so you really have to pin that down. And then nothing's gonna stop you getting there.
I mean, nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't care what people say to you. I don't care how people treat you. When you know what your calling really truly is, and not saying that it's easy. That's not what we're saying at all. We're not saying that it's easy. We're saying it's a part of the process. And it starts with you making up your mind that this is what you really want. Because what comes along with that is, one, a lot of education. You got to train yourself in even in the industry that you are in, there's constantly information always being updated, trend setting, and all of that. You have to know what's going on in your industry, and then the whole business piece of it. So, honey, number one, invest in a coach. But the best way to get started, number one, is this Start Off Capital class. No lie. Like, I'm so excited about it. I've been in the background looking at it, and I'm in some other classes too that's going to lead into this. And I'm telling you, my business, I didn't realize how many different pieces that I ignored in running my business for 5 years. And so even in that, you just don't know what you don't know, right? You don't know what's important. You think that, having a Google phone is good enough. But when you're talking about lenders who want to give you $100,000, your paperwork got to be in order. So I'm over here, I got paper scared everywhere, and I'm like, this page 1, this page 2. So I keep them in order. And so when they ask for it, boom, there it is. Boom, there it's like right within reach. And I don't have to go searching for it every single time. It's being organized. And this class is going to organize you guys. It really will.
And you know what I like about the community, Amy, is we forever learning.
Forever
learning. I don't care where we are. I don't care what we're doing.
Yeah.
The occasion, you could be having a taco. And there's a lesson in this taco.
It sure is.
And I don't care what we're doing. We are forever learning.
And sharing.
Yeah. It's just,
y'all tell me where to go get the best tacos. Yeah, I mean, the community really is what it is a community. And even that, we work at that. We work at being a community.
Yeah.
Not a lot of us grew up with siblings, or not a lot of us grew up with a family that gets along, but this community gets along, and we support. Like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't learn something. I don't care if it's small or big. It's something. I'm learning something. And so it keeps my brain working. That's a good thing.
Right.
My brain don't get stale.
Right.
It definitely
not in this
doesn't.
community.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But you know what? With this startup capital, whenever you're with Coach, we already have done some of the things in this startup capital. We've already started. So we know what it's about. There's been so many accomplishments already in the past few weeks in this startup capital class. And I don't want to tell nobody's business, but people have been getting thousands of dollars, fixing their credit, doing things they didn't realize they could ever do. That was out there that nobody told you. So we know what if we've already learned these things, when we get in the big startup class, it's just going to blow our wig back. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So we already know what's coming.
Yeah.
Already what's coming, what's already been done with just a little bit of information we've got already.
Yeah.
And so go to bit.ly 7-figure startup. and get your foot in the door on this class. What's the BIT for the call if they want to talk to call?
bit.ly/7figure-call2020. If you don't know where to start in the business, if you don't know where to start, if you feel like you're stuck, get on the call with us and let's talk it through. Let's go over what you're looking for and how we can help you. That's bit.ly/7figure-call2020. And if you're ready to get your business paperwork together, to go and learn how to go after sponsorships, how to get these business credits. What's a DUNS number? Do I need one? What's a business startup capital class? Seven-figure startup capital class starts March 17th. And you can go to bit.ly/7figure-startup and talk to one of our specialists. That's it, guys.
That's it. Well, we got a lot of stuff to do. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
If anybody else has anything to say, we're going to get out of here. What's Facebook doing? We got any questions before we get out? Let's see. And don't forget, we're excited. We got a weekend crew now.
Yes.
We got the After Dark. BYOB After Dark. We got to BYOB Weekend.
Yes.
We up in there sometimes at night and on the weekends. But they are on fire. So we're here 7 days a week now. And so we're so excited about that.
A week. And that's because of you guys. Thank you for sharing. If you haven't done so today, go ahead and share. Start a watch party so people, later on in the day, maybe on their lunch break, can get all of this information on how they can literally sign up for Startup Capital and prepare to leave that 9-to-5 job.
That's it. No
Start a watch party, guys. So y'all have an amazing weekend.
Bye.
Bye.